Hello and welcome back to the David67 Celtic News YouTube channel. Thought I would do a nice early morning video as a analysis, scouting type video of a player that is said to be very much on Celtic's radar to fill in as our new left back for the 24-25 season and beyond. Is said to have been a player that Celtic looked at closely in the summer window and in the winter window, but no deal transpired, possibly due to the fact that his club, Ipswich, were keen to keep him to mount a promotion challenge. As some of you may be aware, Ipswich are kind of on the border of the automatic promotion places, and at the moment are fairly comfortable in the playoff places. And so whether he comes to Celtic may well depend on how Ipswich finish off their season in a tight battle for top three and a battle for the subsequent playoff positions. So the player's name is Leif Davis, young 24-year-old player, interesting career, has had a couple of years at Leeds and a season at Bournemouth, but has really flourished in the last 2 years at Ipswich. He is a tall left back and has a lot of the talents that Celtic needs for an upgrade at left back, and brings quite a few talents that Greg Taylor doesn't have, and also at 24 obviously has several years to get better and better and stronger, but has a lot of great skills and a lot of talents, and would be an ideal Celtic left back for the next few years. So, as is usual, I've done a wee extract from one of the YouTube scouting video channels along with a copyright disclaimer. And so we'll just pop that in now, and then we'll come back at the end of that highlights video with more details on his stats, and also a wee bit of our own analysis of Leif Davis, having watched a few different YouTube scouting videos and highlight reels of his time primarily at Ipswich. Grand. Now, hopefully you enjoyed that wee 4 minutes or so of Leif Davis highlights from the last season with Ipswich. There's a full version of that video, about twice as long, on YouTube, and there are a few other highlight reels and similar from other channels available via YouTube. Now, as I was saying, Leif Davis currently playing for Ipswich, 24-year-old left back, 6 foot tall, so quite a considerable height advantage over Greg Taylor. Currently valued at £4 million by Ipswich, and his contract will be expiring in June 2025. And so, potentially, if Ipswich don't make promotion to the Premier League this season, he may well be a player that Ipswich are looking to offload in the summer transfer window. Over his whole career with Leeds, Bournemouth, and at Ipswich, 117 appearances, 3 goals, and 29 assists. However, interestingly, over his 2 seasons at Ipswich, 74 games, 3 goals, and 27 assists. So, in essence, all his goals and practically all his assists have been in his 2 seasons at Ipswich, and his stats for 22-23 and 23-24 at Ipswich much the same, and this season so far 28 games, 13 assists, but no goals, and just 2 yellow cards. So it does appear to be a player who's able to play with discipline and not get himself into trouble with tackles and excess fouls. Now, moving on to my own thoughts and analysis of the player. I think from the video you can see that he's a player with a lot of pace over a short distance, but also able to get himself forward from the defensive third into midfield and also push forward into the final third. Good passer, good crosser. You can see also from the video, takes direct free kicks and takes a lot of the corners for Ipswich with a lot of accuracy. Does seem to be able to pick out the attackers in the box and sets up a lot of goals from dead ball situations. However, also good at hitting the byline and crossing into the box. In defensive talents, good tackler, strong in the tackle, holds off a challenge both when he's attacking and when he's defending. Very good vision and anticipation. Seems to be able to break up a lot of attacking threats from the opposition simply by getting himself into the correct position, anticipating where the ball's going to go, and able to marshal the ball out for a throw in or a bye to nullify the attack. And also at 6 foot tall, clearly is good in the air and does give us potentially, if we were to sign him in the summer, a player who would be strong in defence and able to push forward into midfield and to attack and be creative, and clearly is also able to score with a good powerful shot. Looking at his actual stats for this season, he has no real weakness in terms of his defensive stats. They're all in the good or very good range. He is rarely beaten in the air, has high success rates for winning challenges and duels on the ground, in the air, and is very rarely beaten on the outside by the opposition wide players, and also has very good stats for clearing the ball in dangerous situations, and also good stats for passing accuracy, both long and short. And so, pretty much the all-round left back. I think he's pretty much on a par with Owen Beck in terms of defensive ability and attacking ability, of a similar age to Beck, although slightly older. I think currently for me it would be a toss-up between Beck and Davis to be my preferred left back to replace Greg Taylor from next season onwards. I think the most impressive left back I've seen in recent times who potentially may be available for Celtic is Quentin Merlin. I think his successful year in French Ligue 1 and potentially showcase of being in the Paris Olympics may well price him out our market and move him into being a player being watched by the top 5 division teams such as in England, Germany, Italy, Spain, etc. So I think certainly at 4 or 5 million, as Davis is currently valued, that would be a good price for a player of 24. Already would be a day one starter, player with quality, and also at 24 still has a couple of years to get stronger, fitter, faster, and learn a few more wee skills in terms of defensive and attacking ability. And I think a 1-2 of Taylor and Davis from next season onwards would mean Celtic would have a very capable starter and a very capable second choice player, much stronger than we currently have with Taylor and Burnaby as our 2 options. I'd be really keen to see what you feel yourself regarding Leif Davis. As I said, was said to be a player very much on Celtic's radar in the last 2 transfer windows, but the inquiries and deals fell through. Potentially, I think Davis coming to Celtic might well hinge on how successful Ipswich are in the last 2 or 3 months of the English Championship season. As I suspect that the lure of the English Premier League would beat the lure of trophies and medals and championships in Scotland and also regular Champions League football. So, love to see what you see yourself about him. As I say, there are other videos on him in YouTube. Do feel free to pop your own comments regarding Davis's potential coming to Celtic. And as always, if you're new to these videos and you've enjoyed this style of video and have had a wee look at the other videos on the channel, do feel free to click that subscribe button, get the subscriber numbers going up and up and up. And as always, there is the like button to click for those who like this style of video. So that finishes off this wee scouting analysis preview video of a player that I think we should watch out for over the next few months, with a view to him potentially coming to us in June, July. So thanks for watching, thanks for listening, goodbye, and hail, hail.